Welcome to my channel. Please make sure to subscribe. I never imagined that an ordinary evening conversation could lead to such a profound twist in our lives. Ryan and I had been happily married for 5 years. Our bond was strong, yet we both felt that something was missing, a spark, an adventure to break free from the monotony of our routine. We had often talked about exploring new experiences, dreaming of ways to bring fresh excitement into our lives. However, these conversations were fleeting, mere musings that never turned into actions. That is, until one evening changed everything. It was a regular night, and we were sitting down for dinner. Ryan brought up our usual topic of trying something new, but this time, his tone was different. There was an unusual intensity in his voice, as though he had been deeply contemplating this idea for a while. "What if we actually went through with it?" he asked, his eyes serious yet filled with a glimmer of excitement. His words caught me off guard, making my heart race. I locked eyes with him, searching for any sign of hesitation, but he seemed resolute. "What exactly are you suggesting?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady despite the whirlwind of emotions swirling inside me. His response left me stunned. "I think it could be exciting to meet someone, a stranger, just to break out of our usual routine," he explained. "Nothing serious, just an experience we could share together." He reassured me that this wasn't about replacing or diminishing what we had. It was about rediscovering ourselves and adding a new layer to our relationship. Sensing my hesitation, Ryan added gently, "Look, if this makes you uncomfortable, I won't bring it up again. But I really think it could be something meaningful, something just for us." His words sparked a mix of curiosity and trepidation. The idea was unconventional, thrilling, and a little terrifying. Over the next few days, we discussed it endlessly. Ryan was patient, never pressuring me and always emphasizing that I was in control of the decision. Eventually, I found myself seriously considering his proposal. After much thought, I agreed, but only under one condition. We would proceed only if we found someone who was respectful and understood the boundaries we set. Ryan readily agreed and assured me he would handle everything with care. After some time, he introduced me to someone he thought was perfect, a man named Daniel. According to Ryan, Daniel was charismatic, understanding, and fully aware of the importance of trust in this situation. The day of the meeting arrived, and we arranged to meet Daniel at a neutral, cozy location, a hotel far from the familiarity of our daily lives. It was a setting that allowed us to focus entirely on the experience, without distractions. As I prepared for the evening, a mix of nerves and excitement coursed through me. Would this turn out as we had envisioned, or would it leave us questioning everything? When Daniel finally arrived, his calm and respectful demeanor instantly put me at ease. He greeted both Ryan and me warmly, and as we began chatting over a few drinks, it became clear that he shared our sense of adventure and curiosity about life. The conversation flowed naturally. We talked about our lives, our dreams, and our pasts, forging an unexpected connection that felt surreal yet refreshing. It was as though we had stepped into another world, a place where the routines and expectations of daily life faded away. For the first time in years, I felt liberated. I discovered a side of myself that had been dormant, buried beneath the weight of responsibility and predictability. As the evening unfolded, Ryan looked at me with a mixture of pride and tenderness, as if he was rediscovering me all over again. Daniel's presence added a unique dynamic, one that reminded us of the importance of taking risks and embracing the unexpected. The night was far from over, and I couldn't help but wonder, what would this experience ultimately mean for us? Ryan and I exchanged glances, silently checking in with each other. There was no unease between us, only a shared sense of excitement, a thrill in exploring something new together. At one point, Daniel shared a personal story from his past, recounting a transformative experience that taught him about the importance of trust and vulnerability. His words struck a chord with both of us. I realized this evening wasn't just about stepping out of our comfort zones. It was about uncovering parts of ourselves and each other that had long been overlooked. Ryan squeezed my hand, his touch steady and reassuring, as if to say, "I'm right here with you." In that moment, I felt an extraordinary blend of safety and exhilaration. This experience was teaching me about trust in a way I had never imagined, something deeper and more profound than mere words could convey. As the evening continued, Daniel encouraged us to reflect on our journey as a couple. He asked thoughtful questions, prompting us to consider how we communicated, supported, and cared for one another. These questions illuminated aspects of our relationship we often took for granted. It was eye-opening to realize just how much we valued each other and how deeply connected we truly were. It was in the midst of this conversation that I understood why Ryan had suggested this experience. It wasn't about seeking something outside our marriage. It was about finding something within it, rediscovering the bond that first brought us together. As the night came to an end, we thanked Daniel and said our goodbyes. I felt an overwhelming mix of emotions as Ryan held me close. We walked to the car in silence, each of us processing the evening in our own way. The experience had been everything we hoped for, transformative, enlightening, and profoundly meaningful. In the days and weeks that followed, Ryan and I couldn't stop talking about what we had learned. We reflected on the depth of our trust, our fears, and our aspirations for the future. It became clear that this journey had brought us closer in ways we hadn't anticipated. For the first time in years, I felt a renewed sense of freedom in our relationship, a belief that we could face anything together. Ryan seemed more confident, and I felt more assured in my understanding of our bond. We had shared something rare and meaningful, and it had strengthened the foundation of our marriage. It felt as though we had unlocked a new chapter in our lives, one where trust and adventure could coexist. Looking back, I realized our relationship had always been built on love, trust, and openness. This experience had deepened those pillars, reminding us of the beauty of shared adventures. We didn't need anything beyond each other, but this journey had revealed that our connection was resilient, capable of growing even stronger through challenges. As we moved forward, I held tightly to the lessons we had learned that night. It was a powerful reminder that stepping outside your comfort zone can often help you rediscover the treasures you already have. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.